Hey, good morning, guys. Good morning. Men's Week. Men's Week. So far during Men's Week, we talked about image. How people see you is ultimately how they'll treat you. Your appearance is normally your first line of defense to how people are going to treat you. It sets a standard. When you walk in a room, you don't have time to speak. You don't have time to do anything. You just walk straight in. They're going to go off the fact, is he sagging? Is his shoes dirty? What's his hair, his cleanliness, things like that. Your appearance speaks volumes before your mouth ever does. Okay. Rebuilding your life. We talked about rebuilding your life right now, real time, personal development, becoming the man that you want to become. Ladies, reverse the roles. This same stuff works for you, but I'm talking to the men right now. Rebuilding your life, becoming the type of man that you want to become. Right now, real time. See a vision. Who are you in the next 10 years? What type of life do you want to be living? Come back to reality and start building that person, building that character. The fastest way to be able to do this, we talked about deleting social media. Social media hinders you from growth. I don't care what anybody says. If you're not using it for business related purposes only, social media hinders you from growth. If you're doom scrolling, just constantly scrolling back and forth, looking at crap, your brain gets all muddied up with whatever's going on in the world, things that you can't control. Remember, focus on your controllables. So we need to get off social media. If it's not for business, if it's not for growth, we need to get off of it and delete it. Push forward to who we want to be. Get laser focused on what we want and who we want to be. And the most solid way, fastest way you can do that is to delete social media. This is all part of becoming a man, fellas. This is all part of becoming, This is, goodness. This is all part of becoming a man. When you look at yourself in the mirror, it's being proud of what's looking back at you. Okay? It's a lot of personal development here. Whatever you want out of life, you can achieve it. You can have it. It is a lot of personal development here. Once you've done these things, once you have focused on your image, really started to rebuild yourself, made these conscious decisions to rebuild, rebrand your life and delete social media, you literally just walked into no man's land. You're literally going monk mode, and monk mode is no man's land. You got to stop dating. If you're not married, let them go. Stop recklessly dating. Stop going to the bars and clubs. Stop wasting time. The last thing you want to do is run the image that you are creating, the image that you are building. The last thing you want to do is run that. You don't want to be out having a drunk night, a bar fight, or anything retarded like that. You don't want to do that stupid shit. You want to stay grounded. You want to stay level, and you want to lock in on the man that you want to become. Okay? So we're getting ready to enter a period of no man's land, and no man's land is a cold, wet, dark, lonely place, and nobody's going to come with you. I've talked to you guys a lot on this channel about no man's land. Nobody's coming with you. If you're not married, if you don't have kids, if you're not married, whatever it is, let it go. Drinking, drugs, alcohol, gotta go. It's gotta go. Pornography's gotta go. Stop wasting your time. Let's consume real world information, actual factual information that's going to get us to the next level. If you don't know where to begin, if you want to study real estate, don't go to Books A Million reading everything about real estate. The first thing you need to do is go figure out what it takes to get a real estate license. You don't need to be licensed, but you need to go read what it takes to get a real estate license and take, like if you live in Texas, go read the Texas real estate exam, all their study material. Go learn all the definitions, the meets and bounds, all these things that an agent would have to learn. Go learn that. You know what just happened when you study that? You basically just became a real estate agent. When you go study everything real estate that the agents have to study, you just became a real estate agent. When you go study everything that the financial advisor has to study, you just became a financial advisor. When you go study everything that a stockbroker has to study, all the series exams, you just became a stockbroker. You understand? You don't have to go take the test. You don't have to go get licensed, but go study And that's a major part of no man's land is personal development, self-help, a lot of study, a lot of education. No man's land is a cold, wet, dark, and lonely place, and nobody's going to come with you guys. You're going to be alone. No friends, no family. They're not going to see this vision. They're not going to know who you are. They're going to think you're weird. They're going to think something's wrong with you. Especially if you're older, they're going to start saying that you're having a midlife crisis, that something's going on. You're having a midlife crisis, that you need to get some help. Why? It's because they've given up on their dreams and now you're exposing them for it. This is where you become gay, lame, loser. He's crazy. Something's wrong with him because they've 100% given up on their dreams. Your 40-year-old friends, all they do is clock in, clock out, go home, drink beer, and happy wife, happy life. They're no longer chasing an acting career because, oh, it'll never happen for me. It's not meant for me. It's not in the cards for me. I was born to lose. All that old dumbass shit. Sitting on the porch with Pookie and Ray Ray and getting 100% nowhere. Say goodbye and lock in. 100% lock in on the man that you want to become. I don't care how old you are. Unless you plan on dying, you're going to wake up and tomorrow's tomorrow. Next year is next year. You're going to wake up and it's going to be 5 years later. Unless you plan on dying, you're going to wake up and it's going to be 2030. Okay? Let's lock in 5 fucking years. 2030 is a hell of a benchmark for you guys to change your life because that's what it takes. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what it takes. There are people all over the internet making it sound like it'll happen overnight, and it will not. It's going to take a year just for you to get comfortable in the new you that you're developing. It's going to take 2 years just for it to become natural and for you not to want to turn it off. And it's going to take 3 to 5 years for it to be set in stone, for you to never break character again. You have embedded this. If you go 5 years down this road that I'm telling you to go, 2030, you will wake up and this will be embedded in your DNA. This will be who you are. You will look at the man in the mirror and you will remember 2025 and this video and having this conversation with me, and you will wake up 2030 and you will look in the mirror and remember that man and you'll be like, damn, I came a long way. I'm a freaking, top real estate agent. I'm a broker. I'm a financial advisor. I'm an actor. I'm a musician. I chased my dreams. I locked the fuck in just like Robert Edson told me to do. Fucking RC on YouTube. That dude knew what the hell he was talking about. He wasn't no scam. He wasn't full of shit. I listened to that video and I locked the fuck in for 5 years and changed the trajectory of my fucking bloodline. I became somebody that I'm proud of. Hell, people don't even know me anymore. I can't even talk to those people anymore. They don't understand me. They don't understand the process I went through to get here. So they're going to misplace my confidence for arrogance because they don't know where I came from. They don't know what was going on up here in the dark. When I was cold, wet, and hungry, alone with nobody. I walked into no man's land alone with nobody. In 2030, this is what it is. This is what I became. You see it? You see it, don't you? Because I see it. I see it for myself. In 2030, I'm in no man's land right now. I'm walking in alone. And I see it for myself right now. Lock the fuck in. And watch 2030 change your damn life. It's that simple. I'm not going to harp a whole lot on no man's land, man. You guys, I've put a lot of content out there about no man's land. It's there. It is there. You guys go back and find it. There's a lot of content about no man's land. And it is a cold, wet, dark, and lonely place, and nobody's going to come with you. You're going to meet others along that path, along that trail. They're going to stop. You guys are going to eat some good food and enjoy a conversation or two, but eventually you got to part ways. They just there to help you along. You think Donald Trump isn't in no man's land? Yeah, he's got a family. Yeah, he's got a big supportive team. That man's in no man's land. All the damn time. When the people are gone, when the lights go down, when he's in the shower, when he's staring back at himself in the mirror, he's in fucking no man's land. No man's land is not only for men, ladies. It is not only geared towards men. No man's land, there are Kamala Harris, 1000% no man's land. To get to where she is, to get to where she was, a presidential candidate, a vice president, no man's land. It's impossible. Oprah Winfrey, no man's land. Okay? You're going to do it alone. Alone. Nobody's coming with you. Lock in. That's your next step. Once you've decided on your image, the image that you want to project out to the world of the type of person you want to become, the image that you want to show them. I hope it's a good one. Once you've done that and you've pushed that image out there and you've made that conscious decision to start rebuilding and rebranding your life right now, personal development in real time. Okay. And we've deleted social media. Once you make that decision to delete social media, you just stepped into no man's land. You're not going to have any friends. You're not going to have any family. You're not going to have anything. It's like Taurus the leader said, if they're your true friends, they'll keep in touch. I like that because when I deleted social media, only one friend kept in touch. I'm sure others looked for me because I know they'll watch this video. I'm sure they looked for me, but only one reached out to me at that period. If they're your true friends, they'll keep in touch. You're going to do this alone, cold, wet, and hungry. Nobody's going to see this vision that you have for yourself. Lock the fuck in. Let's go, man. Let's go. Good luck to you guys. All right. Good luck.